by Brown.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for the Celtics. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. Outside Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Johnson with a drive to the left wing. There's a screen by Johnson. Here's Edgecombe. Philadelphia, the rebound.
Whoa! Oh! Sweet move.
Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Wow, V.J. Edgecombe. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these highlight reel plays over his career.
To the middle. Here's Shireman. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Screen by James. An easy 2 on the layup. Johnson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Boston on offense. To the paint. Here's Keita. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. 5th on the list for the Celtics.
Well, last season, this was a team that prided itself on
Brown. He's checked in for Garza. And it's White in for Shireman. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Sixers. Anthony Edwards comes in for Johnson. White looking it over. Down low. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Edgecombe. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the shot goes down. Antetokounmpo's got his first points of the game.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
So far, Graham, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from V.J. Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
White with the steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Rejected by Brown.
I like how Brown stayed connected to the shooter, denying the shot.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
The 3 from Mitchell. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Oh, ripped away. Throws it up high.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And here's Brown. Here's White. Rejected by Brown.
Great positioning and timing by Brown, using his athleticism to come away with the rejection.
Keita. Misses, and the dry spell continues. The 76ers shooting 76%. You don't see this often.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Here's Keita. Here's Tatum. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
Brown's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Second chance effort. No good at the rim.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting.
Oh, look out! Wow!
Are you kidding?
Edgecombe's ability to run and jump are well known. This is what drew a lot of eyes to this young man.
Edgecombe's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Outside Pritchard. And it's blocked by Edwards. They get it back. Queta no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Mitchell. And there's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Nothing on offense. From them yet in the second quarter.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Brown. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Here he goes. The rebound, Celtics. Queta's got 8 rebounds in the game. The 11-footer. Again, Brown missing. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting 76%. You don't see this often. And Brown with the stuff.
What a pass right there by Antetokounmpo. Great to see a leader like him involve his teammates.
Brown's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Rejected by Brown. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And some changes here for the Celtics. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Queta. Garza comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in for Pritchard. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Philadelphia. Outside White. And Mitchell over to help. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Yeah, you need to know where Wemby is. If he's anywhere close to the rim, it's really tough to score.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Wembanyama. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Pass to Hauser. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by Philadelphia. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. And that's the first of just 2 home games for him. Vucevic against Wembanyama. And here's Brown. Over White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo up top. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. On target from range. Brown's got 7 now in this quarter.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Offensive rebound. The shot by Garza, no good.
They really need him to get it together. He's been ice cold this period.
No problems knocking that one down. Mitchell's got 20 points.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Rejected by Brown.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
The 3 from Mitchell, and Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Taking a look here now at the 76ers, I always prefer to start the season at home. They don't have that luxury, but sometimes the W is even sweeter on the road.
Yeah, they'll try to build up momentum before heading home for the next one.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Inside the paint, they've been so aggressive, just steamrolling dudes.
Pummeling, drummeling, jackhammering, they're in demolition mode, baby.
Yeah, I'll get my hard hat for the second half. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Boston on offense. Tatum with it. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Tatum's got 6.
Such good play from Tatum near the hoop that time.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
White, the pass to Hauser. All sorts of time. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Well, I don't know what happened during halftime, but he just hasn't had his focus since the break. Too many careless turnovers.
Pass to Brown. Here's Vucevic. That one rolls around and rims out.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Hauser. Here's Tatum, defended by Brown. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. 5th best, Philadelphia.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla's a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He has 6. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Well, he may be trying to do too much. That's his 4th turnover.
So it's Boston now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Pass to Vucevic. Inside. Here's White. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed.
I like that from White. Attacking the heart of that defense.
That'll be a 5-second call.
They're still out in front. However, the turnovers are not helping them sustain this lead.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Lets it go from 11. No good. A bit long that time.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask for.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Yeah, this hasn't been their finest quarter. Committing a number of turnovers so far. Not good.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Brown. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You've got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. Now Brown. 9 points in the game, and they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
They're starting to get a little loose with the basketball. They can't afford to keep wasting possessions.
When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Hauser outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Edwards got 6 rebounds here tonight. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're winning by this much with double-digit turnovers.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Tipped. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
He's gotten a little too sloppy, turning the ball over twice in the last 3 minutes. These mistakes can really start to add up.
Pass to Tatum. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Yeah, Wemby closes the gap so fast with his length. He's a different defender from the rest.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And we have to take another look at that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
So it's Boston now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Tatum's got room. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Ooh, so sloppy with the ball. Way too careless this quarter.
Here's White. Outside, Brown. To the inside. And it's Vucevic, that time on the assist by Brown.
Well, moving Vucevic inside is like trying to move a brick wall.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Their giveaways this quarter have led to 8 points for the opposition.
Knocked away. Here's Tatum. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Just in this quarter, he's turned it over 3 times. Not sure what's going on with him.
And it's the Celtics ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Substitution on the court.
And here's White. Brown, a screen on Morant. White against Morant. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you, Brian.
He's come a long way. All right, Allie, thank you. Johnson with it. He has 6. Four on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Some changes for Boston. Queta comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Peyton Pritchard in for Hauser.
Peyton Pritchard.
Right side Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Buries it down low. Queta's got his second basket on the night.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, they're making the job a lot harder as the turnovers continue to mount.
Boston making a switch here. Garza's checked in.
Number 52, Luka Garza.
A little mid-range shot is up. Rebounded by Castle. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Boston on offense. They've scored 10 straight. Tatum passes to Pritchard. That shot is wide open. Pritchard's gotten his first basket of the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. Doubled by Castle. Pass to Queta. Here's Brown. And Williamson with the block.
Yeah, Williamson is good at owning that airspace around the rim on either end of the floor.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And here's Boston. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Here's Pritchard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. Boston in second.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Walsh is checked in for Boston. Pritchard surviving the D. Outside, Brown. Inside, plenty of space. And he can't bank that one in. Now here's Johnson. He has 6. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. And here are the Celtics. Right now on a 14-0 run. Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Here's Walsh. To the paint. To the middle. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Shireman's checked in for Brown. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Philadelphia. LeBron comes in for Zion Williamson. Boston on offense. Right now on a 14-0 run. Pass to Shireman. Down low. Outside Pritchard. Up and
As he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
that'll be a 5-second call. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, what I like is not only have they been forcing turnovers, they've been capitalizing on those opportunities.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break, converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
That's good from Pritchard. On defense, Philadelphia searching for that first bucket here in the third. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Now Castle, and that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. The last few offensive possessions have been great for them.
Yeah, they really do have a nice thing going right now at both ends.
Here's Gordon. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. So it's Boston now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. To the paint. Here's Keita. Banked it in off the glass. Keita's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
And that's now his 5th turnover of the game. He's got to rein it in.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Green rejected by James.
Oh, you gotta be careful around the basket because James will turn these shots right back at you.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Boston shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Here's Shireman. Pass to Queta. Intercepted. 41 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
That's his 4th turnover this quarter. He's got to focus in.
Boston on offense. And Pritchard, here we go. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Their offense has really come together, Grant.
It really has. And the points are adding up.
Pass to Shireman. Back to Pritchard. From deep three-point land. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Philadelphia, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Here's Shireman. Pass to Pritchard. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
At the line, shooting 1.
Pass to Shireman. Here's Queta. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Edgecombe's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
And this has been a problem for him tonight. Way too many turnovers.
And here's Boston taking a look at Philadelphia. Johnson is out there with Edgecombe. Then there's LeBron James. Then there's Castle. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Outside Tatum. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Boston again missing.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
And here's Castle. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. And the Celtics making a change here. Walsh is checked in.
For Boston, number 27.
For Boston, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. It's stolen by Johnson. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Pritchard finds Tatum. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
Yeah, look, it's not always about height. He's showing he wants those boards.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
He's had 3 turnovers coming down the stretch. This is the worst time to start coughing it up.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Tatum with it. Outside Pritchard. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Now here is James. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.